6 connective uses of indifferent from ampersand. As seen in the previous section, and is used both as a connective and as a separator in relation statements. In the present section, we consider how and is occasionally used as a connective different in meaning from the ampersand connective and. There are 2 cases of this use. First, sentences that have the form P and Q sometimes mean P and then Q. For example, consider the following statements. S. When I went home and went to bed. S2. I went to bed and went home. As they are colloquially understood at least, these 2 statements do not express the same proposition, since and here means and then. Note, in particular, that the above use of and to mean and then is not true functional. Merely knowing that P is true, and merely knowing that Q is true, one does not automatically know the order of the 2 events, and hence one does not know the truth value of the compound P and then Q. Sometimes and does not have exactly the same meaning as the ampersand connective. Other times, and has a quite different meaning from ampersand. E1 keep trying, and you will succeed. E2 keep it up Buster, and I will clobber you. E3 give him an inch, and he will take a mile. E4 give me a place to stand, and I will move the world. Archimedes, in reference to the power of levers. E5 give us the tools of war, and we will finish the job. Churchill, in reference to WW. To consider E1 paraphrases a conjunction, for example, K and S in proposing. As an analysis of E1, we must specify what particular statements K and S abbreviate. The only plausible answer is K. You will keep trying. S. You will succeed. Accordingly, the conjunction K and S reads you will keep trying, and you will succeed, but the original, keep trying, and you will succeed, does not say this at all. It does not say the addressee will keep trying, nor does it say that the addressee will succeed. Rather, it merely says promises, predicts that the addressee will succeed if he/she keeps trying. Similarly, in the last example, it should be obvious that Churchill was not predicting that the addressee, that is, Roosevelt, would in fact give him military aid and Churchill would in fact finish the job. Of course, that was what Churchill was hoping. Rather, Churchill was saying that he would finish the job if Roosevelt were to give him military aid. As it turned out, of course, Roosevelt eventually gave substantial direct military aid. Thus, under very special circumstances, involving requests, promises, threats, warnings, etc., the word and can be used to state conditionals. The appropriate paraphrases are given as follows. P1 if you keep trying, then you will succeed. P2 if you keep it up Buster, then I will clobber you. P3 if you give him an inch, then he will take a mile. P4 if you give me a place to stand, then I will move the world. P5 if you give us the tools of war, then we will finish the job. The treatment of conditionals is discussed in a later section.